Good evening, pirates. Please come aboard and find your seats. We're ready to cast off our closing ceremonies. Let's welcome Tiger Paw and Tiger Nick. Good evening.
Woo! We love you guys.
I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down for this.
That's good, because I'm tired. For no reason at all. So, wow. What a year. I mean, like, this was crazy. A lot of new things this year. A lot of excitement for you guys. I've never seen, like, standing room only at opening and closing ceremonies. Pretty amazing. I want to say thank you to all of our attendees. That's you. Big round of applause. And I want a big round of applause for all of our staff and volunteers who work tirelessly. Hopefully everyone knows by now, because they've been with us for a long time, but Conservator Center is our charity that we support each year. I'd like to ask them to come up on stage, Mindy and Doug. This is both Mindy's favorite and least favorite part of the event, because I sometimes have made her cry. I'm really sorry about that. But
Do it again! Don't cry! Wait, she's starting already! Oh, okay.
She's good.
So it's just dusty.
Take it while you
It's
can
just
get it,
dust.
Mindy. So, charity auction results. We have this as one combined number today. This is the charity auction. Donations from all of you directly in the room, the poker tournament, a huge amount here, and we've combined a donation from every registration that we received. So all of you have donated by coming to FWA directly. Yeah! And that raised a total of $45,341.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That's pretty good.
And we definitely can't go backwards.
No, we can't
so
go backwards.
we maybe push that up a little bit. So can I get a check? I mean, we had to at least. We had to at least make it. Oh, well, unfortunately, we made this the same check number. It was brought to my attention, so sorry. How about $50,000?
Yeah, for the second year in a row. That's amazing.
As soon as I remember what camera I'm on. Hi, camera. So, don't cash this, because it doesn't get you bigger money. But you can take it and frame it. Thank you guys so much. Big round of applause to all of you for making that happen. Never trust a pirate. Especially that one. All right, thank you guys.
That's right, one more hand.
I know I saw Sean. I'm not sure if Kara... Sean, you want to stand up? I know you're a regular guy, but in case you weren't a regular guy, you would be one of our two GOHs. Kara, are you in the room? I know she was... She may not be, actually, because she was pretty busy earlier, and I'm not sure she was able to make it.
Like a dress in 5 minutes.
You're not going to be as pretty. I'm sorry, Sean. So big round of applause for Sean Shiplock and for Kara. Amazing GOHs. If you didn't get a chance to meet them, they're both extremely approachable, wonderful individuals, and definitely masters of their craft. So make an opportunity to go and see them before they leave if they have the time. Definitely take a moment.
Awesome. So we do have some housekeeping stuff. If anybody lost anything, that doesn't happen around here, does it?
Cell phone, sanity.
I lost some time last night. I'm not sure what happened, but if you did, oh no, that's awful. So if you found something lost and found, ConOps, we have it. Did I say that right? If you lost something, we found it. It's at ConOps.
If we found it.
Yeah, if we found it. And you can email, because we're packing up stuff right now, conops@furryweekend.com. And of course, that's on our website, on our contact page. The Pirates Ball does start at 7:30, or as soon as we can get this room cleared and reset. It will be in here, I hope. Yeah, okay, good. And that should be pretty amazing. We have a lot of people dress up. You don't have to dress up, though. It should have some amazing treats, some amazing decorations, and just a little bit of fun. Come hang out with your friends, right? But after that, we do have dances, and those go to 2 a.m.
Right? Dead dog. Who needs a dead dog? You can just go till you fall over.
Yeah, I'm actually a little crazed because I watched last night's concert. I mean, we already went nuts for Mystery Skulls, but the dances last night were crazy. So it was really awesome. Really awesome to see. I was up in my room streaming it, and I couldn't shut it off last night, so it was great. Last thing I got is Volunteer of the Year. Do we have any volunteers in this room that volunteered with this?
Would you please stand up for me, just for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you. Genuinely, thank you all. When I say that we couldn't do this,
No, we could not do this without you guys' help, every one of you. But, thank you guys. Have a seat. We do have two that just kind of did a lot extra. It seemed like they were never asleep, and they were always just kind of where we needed them at just the right times. One is Stud Pup. Can you raise your hand?
Stud Pup here. I saw him just a few minutes ago. If you are, you should stand up. He's going to be blushing like bright red.
Well, I don't see him. He may not be in here, but if so.
Or he's hiding.
And we also had Liz, and she was mostly in our con store. Give them both a hand. They're incredible all weekend long. So what we generally do for our volunteers of the year, it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a really reward. We feel really bad about it, but we would like to welcome them to join staff. And that does mean at least they don't have to join staff, and they get to actually come to the staff dinner tonight.
That's right.
And join us because they put in that amount of effort. We do ask a lot from our staff, and they've done that. So you get a free meal tonight. Talk to us afterwards, and we'll tell you where to go and when.
Absolutely, and I do once again want to say thank you to all staff, all volunteers, to our coordinators, our directors, our board, all the people that in this whole organization, and all the people that help out, and all the people that come to this. I mean, we wouldn't be such an amazing event without all of you.
And take a moment to talk to a staff member you know, or to a volunteer, and thank them. This can be really hard. It's a lot of work, and people are choosing to do this versus going and having fun. Just take a second. It's very meaningful, and they will appreciate you for it.
So I have one more.
Thank you, Tiger. I love you, both of you.
Yeah, both of us.
But you more.
No. So I do have one more plug, and that is immediately following this, we're having a panel over in the panels area. If you guys have any interest in being on staff or have questions for us, we'll be there, and we'll be able to answer those questions for you. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know you all want to join staff.
Yeah.
We tried.
And I already mentioned this on the floor, but man, we had a lot of people do a lot of cool things this year. And I talked about at the first FWA panel. If it is your first FWA, make some noise. Raise your hand, make some. This is
Holy
cow. That is insane. So we talked about this at the first FWA panel, but man, there's a lot of people that do a lot of cool things, and that makes other people say, hey, I want to do those cool things too.
Yeah, it's true.
And now we have an awesome place to do that. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Well, I'm going to talk about that now.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, so if you weren't at opening ceremonies or you didn't catch it, we did just switch the FWA office. For those that didn't know, we've had an office in the Sandy Springs area north of the city for the last 8 years, is that right? Maybe longer.
It's been a long time.
So we have decided to expand our offices. We have moved to Norcross. We actually did that this week. Don't ask, it was a lot of fun. And we will be opening that soon. In addition to FWA offices, our production studio producing all these amazing props that you see all over the convention, and the FWA video studio, which is producing what you see on YouTube, we also are going to open an FWA community center. This is a furry community center open to locals or those that are visiting. We'll be doing events like the movie nights, the board game rooms, board game events, video game events, and just general meet and greets. We've done art jams, kind of you name it, we'll be scheduling things. This is something new that we're trying. We tried it a little bit at our last office with a lot of success, but we didn't have a lot of space. So this is a lot of space. We have 3,000 square foot specifically for community space. So please stay tuned.
No, it's amazing, and it's supported by you guys. So once again, I want to hear a hand for everybody in this room, man. You guys were so awesome.
So even if you don't want to join staff, another shameless plug, you can still come be a part of local community, and we'd love to see you there, because that's what makes us strong as a group as a whole. Next year's FWA date, I'm sure you all want to know. So you notice we moved a little bit. In order to get all of the space, we aren't moving again. We are staying on this weekend. So we will be May 7th through 10th, 2020. And for the foreseeable future, we will be staying right here. I'd love to, who here played FWA Quest this year? Show of hands. Yeah. There were a lot of you. And I'd like to invite Dre to talk to you for a couple of minutes about FWA Quest 2019. Dre.
Good evening, everyone. Hi.
Hi, Dre.
I am K9 Mustang. I'm your quest master. I hope everyone had a great time playing the game this year. This was our second year. I think it went a little bit better than last year. The prizes were a touch better. Just a little. I've still got a whole sheet of prizes to give out. So before we get started, we had about 700 players the last time I looked this morning, but we had a bunch more that logged in, so it could be higher than that. We had 129 total that gathered all the resources to build their crew and set out on the hunt for this treasure. So we're doing a raffle, and there are 129 people in the raffle. It's not a lot. But before we do that, before we actually get to the treasure, I want to take just a second to say thanks to someone. I'm here doing the fun part of the game, which is giving you guys the free stuff, but Source Otter is the mastermind behind FWA Quest. Source Otter wrote it, has been supporting me this entire weekend, 6 hours ahead of us in time. He is on a wonderful international vacation and couldn't be here with us, but I want to make sure that everyone knows where the work came from. So can I get a huge round of applause for Source Otter? We thought about competitive plank walking to determine the prizes, but that sounded a little bit wet, and I know the suits take a little while to dry. So instead, we're just going to use a random number generator. If I can get my raffle side up on the screens, please. Super complicated. It's a button. So the first prize is going to be a gift from Mr. Timbers in Squiffy.
What is that?
We're getting there. All right, let's see who won. Kamori, are you here? Kamori. Kamori. There we go. Come around this way for me. Wait, can we get someone to help her in?
Quick, run once you get it, otherwise you're stealing it. Remember, it is pirates. Don't eat it.
Can't trust dogs with treats. All right, the next lucky pirate's going to receive a prophecy from the Oracle.
42.
From the Oracle.
Wait, okay, it's the Matrix. Got it. Next year.
All right, let's see who won. Aurorius. Aurorius, are you here? There we go. Come on, Aurorius. Hi there. Your favorite? Open that. It's fancy.
You made it into Hogwarts.
Awesome. Come over here.
It says I'm a 2020 super sponsor membership. All I got.
Congratulations. Yep. We'll see you after opening to get everything done with your account.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lucky.
And now the moment everybody's been waiting for.
Does it explode?
I make no promises that it doesn't explode. What about my booty? All right, let's see who actually wins the treasure of Fintooth Whalebone the Ancient. Can we get the raffle site one last time? Rings. Rings, Rings, are you here? Rings is wearing rings. Hello, Rings. All of this is yours, my friend. Yes, that is a lot of funtanium. I would get a good dentist. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Open that for us.
So wait, you need to tell him what it is. Did you tell him?
Matey,
told him yet,
if
no.
you've found this treasure, then you've experienced an adventure like no other. One with trials and challenges you never thought you'd overcome. With that, you've received the best treasure in the world, the treasure of friendship and memories you've created with them. My gift of a 2020 God-level membership will help you make many more memories in the future. Oh, and of course, this really awesome cooler full of grog.
Congratulations to all the winners, and I hope everybody decides to play Quest 2020. Have a great night, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I fell asleep back there.
In case you didn't know, that cooler is like one of those stay cold for 5 days deals. Like, I don't think it's Yeti, but it's some Yeti-like product. So, he'll be drinking grog for a while.
So, the next thing I've got on my card here is total count attendance.
You guys are interested, I know.
How many people were here? I want to hear numbers. There was hundreds. I heard hundreds. That's
If we hear a really good one, I mean,
all right. Here it is. 5,645.
big round of applause.
Yes. All right. The next number I have is total fursuiters. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. We have no idea because there are so many of them, we can't even count. And they're going in and out. The fursuit photo went really well, but there's thousands. We have no idea.
Not only can we not count anymore, but some of y'all have 2 and 3 suits. So we can't tell.
We have no idea.
But it's a lot. And we will get that fursuit photo posted. You will probably agree.
Give those fursuiters a round of applause. Yeah, that's right. And if you're planning on coming back next year, who's planning on coming back next year? That's right. All of you. Registration is actually open for next year right now. You can register on myfwa.com and visit our website for more information on that.
So a couple last announcements, and then we'll get to the thing you really care about, which is not us sitting up here on stage. I mean, I'm just going to say, we're not that pretty. First...
It's okay. We don't need the pity. It's fine.
Immediately following this, 7:30 in panel room 3, we'll be having the Who Wants to Be on Staff panel. Again, if you are interested, if you want to understand a little bit about how the organization works, this is definitely a nice way to find that out. It's normally a good way to just have kind of a Q&A with us. So please feel free to attend. Wanted to point out that there are some events tomorrow for anyone staying the night, which is probably most of you at this point. So we have a pool party from 1 to 3:30. We probably will not all fit there, but as many as can, join us at the pool, have some fun. And then for the evening from 4:30 to 6, we're going to be joining each other at Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken right across the street, because I can't get enough of that chicken. Okay, so as we're wrapping up for this year, I'm guessing you all probably want to know what the next theme is. I mean, I figured you might want to know, right? So, you're excited, right? Y'all like pirates, right? Okay. Let's see what we have planned for next year.
It's Tiger Paw!
I'm trying to get
Okay, I'm really sorry, everyone. I think we just have a little bit of technical difficulty. If you give me 1 minute, I'll get that corrected for you. Get me my other shirt.
I'm not still mic'd, am I?
No.
Good.
So they're saying they never got the video.
I thought you had it.
I thought you had it.
What are we gonna do? If we don't have something to announce in the next 20 seconds, that audience is gonna go feral.
Okay, we can figure something out. Walk and talk?
Sure, okay. Just tell me you have some ideas at least.
We do have some. All right, FWA Shark Week.
What? No.
Back to school?
It's too soon.
Safari.
We did it.
All right, one more. Hooray for Hollywood.
Oh my God, no. Look, Pirates was a great theme. We can't just coast on that success for next year. We can't just go with something that's half-baked. We need something big, something no one will want to miss. Something, you know, like mystery, magic, fun.
Well, we need to figure something out because we're running out of time.
This works.
Presenting Furry Weekend Atlanta 2020, The Enchanted Forest, with our guest of honor, El Rano.